Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let's thank to Allah because of His blessing we can meet together in this place. Salawat and salam never forget deliver for our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. For the next agenda is introduction and presentation session. The first material will be presented by me. The second material will be presented by Nurul Hikmah, and the last material will be presented by Fardansha. Well, the topic of this presentation today is children versus adults in second language education, acquisition, 1. Social situation affecting second language learning, 2. Who is better, children or adults? Most people believe that children are better than adults in learning a second language. This seems to be backed up by the common observation that young second language learners seem to pick up another language quickly, just by exposure and without teaching. Factors involved in second language acquisition can be divided into two categories. 1. Psychological, and 2. Social. Psychological. In this section, we shall consider intellectual processing, which is involved in an individual's analytical determination of grammatical structure and rules. Memory, which is essential if language learning is to occur and remain, and motor skills, which concern the pronunciation of the sounds involved in the second language, i.e., the use of the articulators of speech, tongue, lips, mouth, vocal cords. We shall further consider the role of motivation and attitude regarding the learning of a second language. Next material, social. The types of situation, settings, and interactions which an individual experience can affect the learning of a second language. This will be concerned with where and with whom exposure to the second language occurs. In particular, the natural situation, family, play, workplace, in contrast to the classroom situation, will be focused on. In addition, we will consider whether the second language is learned in a foreign community or in the community of the first language. I think that's all. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Hikmah. Okay, social situation affecting second language learning. There are many social situations in which a second language is learning. Basically, we can cover the most important of them according to three categories: the natural, the classroom, and communicative context. The natural situation. Characteristic of the natural situation. A natural situation for second language learning is one where the second language is experienced in a situation that is similar to that in which the native language is learning. This language is experienced in conjunction with the object, situation, and event of everyday life. The practice casual bedad of a young child going to live in another country and learning that constrains language not by any explicit teaching but by interaction with playmates. For example, an English-speaking 5-year-old girl from New York goes to Tokyo with her. The classroom situation. The classroom is isolated from other social life. The classroom for second language learning is a planned situation. As we all know, psychically, there is a room that is isolated from the rest of social life. In the room, there is a teacher and a number of students. The teacher is the one who knows the second language, and the students are there to learn the language. In the enclosed space of the classroom, nothing happens linguistically unless the teacher makes it happen. All other aspects of life are suspended or subordinative to language learning. This, of course, is very different from the home or community where a lucky second language learner will eat at a table with others, walk around doing things, work in the garden, go for a drive each, all the while hearing and using the second language in conjunction with these activities.
So, who is the better, the children or adults in second language? So, in this way, I would like to explain in the two types situation in learning second language in natural situation and in classroom situation. So, in the natural situation, younger children will do best. Looking along the line, we have a natural situation, a high on inductive, right? So there are hikes on both in this situation, memory and motor skills. Those have a natural situation and hikes on both inductive and explicative intellectual learning. Unfortunately, the hike on induction doesn't help much in learning syntax because, yeah, the adult learner doesn't get enough relevant language on non-language data for analysis through the natural situation. Second one is second language learning in classroom situation. Adults will do better than young children because not only are they better in explicative processing, but simply put, they know how to be students. They have sufficient maturity to meet the rigors of a formal learning environment, work concentration, attention, and even the ability to sit still for a long time all play a role in learning. Older learners have cognitive experience like in small children, and thus can be better learners. All right. So this by Edwards 2004 and Matsui 2000 found out that experience with the native language helps adults even to achieve near native level of pronunciation if given explicit instruction in a classroom-based study comparing junior high school student with elementary school students, the older student score higher in on all tests. So I think that's all, and I would like to emphasize or re-explain the conclusion of this comparing who doing who did better in second language, children or adults. In conclusion, in the classroom situation, older children will do best. Adults will do better than young children to extend that the young children's classroom is not simulation of the natural situation. I think that's all. Thank you.
Before we close this presentation today, I will say thank you for all your participation. Hopefully, this presentation today will be benefit for us. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.